guard position, 6 feet 4 inches, number 5, West Rock. At the small forward position, standing 6'5", number 31, Clay Thompson. The other forward at 6'6", number 25, T.J. Washington. The big man, 7 feet 1 inch, number 2, Garrett. At the other guard position, standing 6'2", number 11,
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Hi everyone, I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Well, a chance to check out some stats for the last handful of seasons for LeBron James.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
And the Lakers starting 5. It's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. Then it's Rui Hachimura, then it's Austin Reeves, and it's Christie in at the 2 guard. And for Dallas, Thompson, the small forward, Washington holding down the 4. Then there's Derek Lively, then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Grimes in at the 2 guard spot. Well, Grant, we're near the middle point of the year now. At what point do coaches start looking at limiting the minutes of their stars?
You know, each game is really the determining factor for how that plays out. So, when possible, you keep your stars in there for close games and get them some rest when the outcome isn't in question.
I don't know what to do about that. Davis just powering it down.
Irving against Reeves. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
And so it's James with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. A tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
They just weren't careful with the rock. The passing was loose. The ball handling was lackluster. That's not how you win in this league.
Well, you know, you got to take care of the basketball. Hopefully, they learn from that game and are better going forward.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Reeves finds Hachimura. 4-3. And it's Irving with a rebound.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Love watching Irving do his work in there. Kyrie's so good and crafty and tight.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks, guys. The Lakers this summer signing first-time head coach J.J. Redick. He's a veteran of 15 seasons. The sharpshooter's rise in broadcasting had been meteoric. The Lakers really want Redick to be their long-term head coach, but the question, with an aging superstar in LeBron, how much patience will exist in L.A. for Redick learning on the job?
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Okay, Shams, thank you. Now here's Irving. 6 points for him, and the bucket is good. Irving's got 8.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4-5.
Reeves, the pass to James. Reeves with a screen on Washington. For 3, James. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
They looked lost in the final quarter. Couldn't keep it together at all. Miscommunications cost them that game.
Now here's Lively. 14 points for him last game against Denver. No good, a bit long that time. Here's Christie. Gets the 3 to fall.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Grimes. He's definitely not pleased how he played against Denver. Here's Irving. Banked it in off the glass. He's got 10.
And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Jason Kidd had a few moments to share with me, and I asked about LeBron James and how his team plans to stop him. He said, I told our guys that we can't give him any lanes to the rim, because when that happens, everything else in his game opens up. We need to clog every avenue to the basket. Guys, let's see if they're able to execute this strategy.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And they pick up 2.
Tonight has been all about Irving. When he's clicking, his offensive game is devastating.
Reeves against Irving. Reeves, the pass to Davis. Now here's Reeves. No good on the 3.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
From undrafted to closing games with LeBron and AD, Austin Reeves, what a story, Clark.
It really is a great story. I mean, this guy has just continued to prove the doubters wrong. Nobody's going to outcompete him. He's fearless. He's got great skill. Doesn't lack for confidence either. He's one of my favorite players to watch.
Marshall, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Finney Smith checked in for the Lakers. There's a minute 54 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Reeves. An easy 2 on the layup. Reeves has got 5 points.
Reeves at 6'5" is kind of sneaky long, and he can more than hold his own inside.
On the wing, Irving. The shot, no good. Davis with the defensive effort. Lakers trail by 4. Takes a 13-footer. And it's Hachimura missing.
You can't ask for a cleaner look than that. He just couldn't deliver.
Down low. Here's Lively. And the shot goes.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Los Angeles has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Reeves, the pass to Hachimura. Open shot by Reeves. And Grimes pulls it down. The Mavericks lead by 6. Marshall inside. Finney Smith's there. Marshall with the bucket.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Well, there's a flow that's just nice when you watch Reeves play. Smooth on that drive right there.
Here's Grimes. No made baskets yet. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it.
Well, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
A different look for Dallas. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Hardy comes in for Grimes. And it's Dinwiddie in for Irving. Lakers trail by 6. Vincent outside. Pass to Finney Smith. And he drives in. The Mavericks pull it in. Gafford with the ball. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Pass to Dinwiddie. Three seconds left. And the layup is good.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
You know, with that size difference, that is not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
And so it's Dallas up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Their entire defense is designed to stop LeBron right now, and that's been effective. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here, the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, we've got Cam Reddish, Gabe Vincent out there with Connect. Then there's James, and it's Finney Smith in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Dinwiddie gets the bucket.
You know, guys, I like the way Dinwiddie uses his body and strength. I mean, he doesn't have a problem overcoming physical defense.
And if you're looking for identifiable team mascots, Clark, some say the Mavericks champ the horse is near the top of the list.
Yeah, he does get after it. Also, the Mavs man. Dallas is rolling out a couple of iconic figures to keep that crowd on fire.
Now, here's James. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against San Antonio.
And more impressive to me than his scoring was his playmaking. Really an all-around offensive clinic.
It's stolen by Washington. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Here's Marshall. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
And that's a foul called on P.J. Washington.
Second team foul.
That's his first foul of the game. Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. Here's Vincent. Nice D from Gafford.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
To the paint. Pulls up, high post. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. And the Mavericks lead by 12. And James has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. The last time they came together was in Dallas, where they fell to the Mavericks.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Should know their leash with the officials.
Very much so, but I think most players should keep their mouths shut. There's too much yakking at officials, in my mind. It takes away from the beauty of the game. It's an eyesore, and I wish more players would just play and keep their mouths shut, especially when it comes to talking to the official.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Mavericks are looking to contend. Coach Jason Kidd said, we're trying to build a championship team, and it's not easy. Dallas has not talked about that for a long time. So to talk about that, it's pretty cool. To be able to build it takes time. We have the personnel, we have the team. Brian, that's confidence.
And they're in win-now mode, Allie. Thank you.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Kleba, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Hachimura's checked in for the Lakers. Reeves comes in for Vincent. Here's Connect. Still no points. Hachimura finds James. Hachimura with a screen on Kleba. There's the triple. James can't get it to go.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Dinwiddie, and the layup falls. Dinwiddie's got 6.
I can't find an excuse for letting Dinwiddie get this positioning inside. I mean, once he has it, you're toast.
And there's Reeves. That one's good on the assist from James.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
The Mavericks lead by 12. Here's Hardy. And that one is hammered home.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going. Well, you know, he's not a guy that's just going to settle for pulling up. When he has an opportunity, he's going to take it strong to the hoop.
Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
So it's Los Angeles now, following the score by Dallas. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
That is big time by Hachimura. No mercy at all.
Here's Marshall. LeBron with the rebound.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Takes the three. Oh, come on! LeBron from way back.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Hachimura against Dinwiddie. Fires top of the key. That one's wide left. Lakers trail by 9. To the middle. Here's Connect. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And he finishes it with a jam.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. And with this break, we have a chance to look at the best of the NBA shot blockers this season. In the third spot, Anthony Davis.
He always makes an impact with his shot blocking. He's a constant presence around the rim.
.143 left in the first half of this game. Irving, the pass to Grimes. Outside Irving. Over Reeves. And that time also a missed shot. Lakers trail by 5. And you got to give this Dallas front office credit for how they've acquired quality role players, Grant.
Well, BA in particular adding length and athleticism. That's helped them defensively, as well as providing some lob targets for Luka and Kyrie.
Keeping that head on a swivel, eyes alert. Washington doing a nice job finding this man there.
Here's Reeves. And the rebound goes to Dallas. They've led by as many as 14.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Pass to Davis. Oh, Davis with the athleticism.
Always among the lead leaders in throwdowns. AD's tough around that rack.
Dallas leading by 7. Washington outside. Irving with it. Here's Grimes. Again, Dallas.
Hey, there's no denying it. Kyrie is a score-first guard, but he's a better passer than he gets credit for.
And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Pass to Grimes. Now Thompson. Clay busting it up inside.
As his career has developed, Clay has added this to his arsenal, becoming more than just a shooter.
From deep, Reeves. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with PJ Washington. PJ, what will be the key for you guys defensively in the second half?
Not letting them get easy routes to the basket and contesting their shots, rebounding, and not letting them get second chance points.
Comes back to the fundamentals, guys.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Thank you for joining us. And guys, Kyrie Irving has taken over in the first half.
I mean, what more can we say about the skill of Kyrie Irving? He's just so smooth with the ball in his hand. He makes scoring appear effortless.
It's been one of those nights for Kyrie, making the difficult plays look easy. And it's time now for the best part of the show. Let's see what the fans have to say. All right, Shaq and Kenny, Darnell 4-Point Play asks, if you guys played in today's game, how many titles would you have at the end of your career?
Nearing double digits, I say. Just give me the ball down low. Let me do my thing, and we go all the way.
Well, I'm a little more optimistic. Me personally, I'd say probably 4 or 5, maybe more.
Well, that's only if you were on my team, Kenny, because you weren't. You wouldn't win any.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Dallas leading by 9. Washington and Lively down low. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Klay Thompson. And it's Grimes in at the 2. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half. And it's Hachimura missing.
I think he got too fast there. Got ahead of himself, and it cost him.
Here's Washington. Good work defensively by James. Lakers trail by 9. Here's Hachimura. Second chance effort. Pass to Davis. Out to James. Hachimura from long range. Lively grabs the miss.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Here's Irving. And Davis with the block.
You don't know exactly where Davis is. He's going to deny your shot, so you got to be aware of his presence.
Pass to Grimes. Goes up from the top of the key. He gets it in there. Grimes has got his second basket on the night.
Put the first 3 misses behind them and finally ended their third quarter drought.
Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Get loud fans on the court, your hardball. Uh-oh, the loudest section gets a free t-shirt. Let them hear you.
And you like what they've done on the perimeter. Their spacing, ball movement, it's been a strong suit of theirs.
And you got to be careful shooting on this team. They are #1 in blocks because they have an innate timing for when to rise up and contest shots. And here are the Mavericks now. They've led by as many as 14. Pass to Washington. Back to Irving. Shot from 16. Tries again. And Lively with the lay-in. It's good.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Lakers trail by 10. And there's a foul. It's on Derek Lively. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, LeBron James last season set the record for most All-Star nods in NBA history. He said, quote, "I'm blessed to do what I love and just to try to give back to the game that's given to me over 2 decades. Long ago, I exceeded anything I ever dreamed of being in the NBA. Everything else is just extra credit." Brian?
Thanks, Allie. Now here's Thompson, doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game.
From Klay Thompson.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And here's Reeves outside. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Next up on the schedule, the Nuggets, a home game. And that'll wrap up what has been a 5-game homestand for them. Here's Washington. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Lakers trail by 12. And when you look at the Lakers, a lot has happened since their championship run in 2020, Clark.
Yeah, it really has, BA, and I think some of it you have to attribute it to a significant amount of roster turnover. And then you pair that with coaching changes. One of the keys to being successful in anything and at any level and in the NBA, stability, continuity. You've got to have it with your executive management team, coaches, and players. And they've not had that, so the consistency has been hard to find.
Connects checked in for Christie. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Pass to Hachimura. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Washington's got 4 rebounds now.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
And Lively with a basket on the assist by Irving. Lively's got 8.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Now here's Reeves. 14 points for him. Oh, LeBron, just too much to handle inside.
How many times have we seen that? I mean, LeBron going right through and into the defense and finds a way to power through the contact as if he hasn't even been hit.
Hachimura, pass to James. And slam dunk by James.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
It was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen, you show us the best moves. Let's go! Let's see it! Wow, look at those moves! Nice try, good effort. It's all good.
So for Dallas, Marshall, he's checked in for Washington. Hardy comes in for Grimes. And it's Dinwiddie in for Kyrie Irving. And the Lakers also making a switch. Vincent's checked in. The Mavericks lead by 6. Dinwiddie outside. Back to Marshall.
2 minutes remaining.
Over James. Offensive rebound. Lively. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
A slow start for him, but making amends here in the second half.
Outside Reeves. Let's go with a 3. That one doesn't drop.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Finney Smith checked in for James, and Reddish is subbed in for Hachimura. Outside Reeves. Finney Smith, a screen. Floats one up. Good on the bucket. Reeves has got 16 points.
Things are clicking. Reeves in a groove, and he knows he doesn't need to slow down. Keep it coming.
For 3, Hardy nails it from beyond the arc. 5 points in the game.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Dallas foul. Hardy.
Milton's checked in for Los Angeles.
14 foul. Coming onto the floor for the Lakers. Number 20, Shake Milton.
There's 57 seconds left to play in the third. Reddish passes to Milton.
Mavericks foul. Dinwiddie. Second personal foul. 15 foul.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws here tonight.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line. Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. Well, Grant, as long as the Mavs have Luka Doncic, they'll be a contender in the West.
Yeah, no doubt. Luka is the special guy who can carry a team. He's an MVP candidate year in and year out, and Dallas is just very lucky to have him.
He hits the second from the line. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
And it's Dallas scoring again.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Dinwiddie with it, picked up by Reddish. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Marshall, and out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. A different look for Dallas. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. And it's Kleba in for Thompson. And Milton's got the ball here for Los Angeles. It's a 10-point game, and Daniel Gafford picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. Los Angeles shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Shooting 2.
And he drops it first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. We've got 22 seconds left in the third. Here's Marshall. And the 3 off target.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Davis can't hit.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect. Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Dallas on top, up by 10. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. And so in the game for Los Angeles, Gabe Vincent out there with Shake Milton. Then there's James. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position. Nails it from 3.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Kept alive. Goes back up. Marshall can't hit.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Mavericks.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And you have to talk about the passing, too. I mean, the ball has been zipping around on the offense, and they've kept the extra pass mentality the whole way.
Lakers trail by 6. Now, here is James. Vincent outside. The 3. The shot comes out. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
You know, Clark, with the Lakers, at times it is hard to maintain a sense of continuity.
Boy, it sure is, B. I mean, there's always pressure to improve or be at your best, but even more so when you're playing in the glitz and glamour of L.A. and all that history. And because of that, sometimes it can lead to high team turnover when you're playing for the Lakers.
And he knocks down the first one.
The versatility of Dinwiddie. Boy, he drives it, passes it, and he can shoulder the scoring load when you need him to.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Clark, it's special getting to call LeBron James games. How is the King still doing this at this age?
B.A., I think there are guys that come along every 30, 40 years that are just different than other guys, other players. And he's in that category, one of the all-time greats. And he's just been remarkable. Certainly DNA has a role in his longevity and excellence, but you got to give him a ton of credit. He's committed to being at a high level for a long time, and it's remarkable to watch him do what he's doing at this age.
And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And the Lakers making a change here. Reeves is checked in.
Second team foul. At the line for 1, Dinwiddie.
And every season, Dinwiddie just seems to get better, wanting to take on more and more responsibility. You have to appreciate his work ethic.
Finney-Smith takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
Pass to Dinwiddie. Over Reeves. And there's Dinwiddie. That one's good. On the assist by Gafford. Gafford's got 3 assists now in this one. Lakers trail by 10. Knocks it loose. Kleba with a steal. James with a steal. Outside Reeves. Stolen by Gafford. Here's Marshall. Reddish covering. Marshall with the bucket.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Reeves against Dinwiddie. James outside. From the arc. And again, the Lakers, no good.
You know, after connecting on one three-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
Here's Marshall. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Here's Hardy. Benson grabs a miss.
Big rebound on a night where they haven't exactly controlled the glass.
But they're still in this one, fellas. Can they pump it up a notch here in the clutch?
Hardy's shot is good. And the Mavericks lead by 13.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. With some changes. Davis, he's checked in for Finney Smith. Hachimura comes in for Reddish. And Christie subbed in for Vincent. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team, everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And Klay Thompson picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Third team foul.
Goes up off the inbound. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
The mid-range jumper has really been a vital part of LeBron's game in the second half of his career.
Irving fires from way outside, and they recover it. Here's Lively, and good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. Lively's got 10 points in just the second half. James inside. He's guarded by Washington. The shot by James, no good. Dallas leading by 13.
2 minutes remaining.
Shoots from the line. Christie with a rebound.
You know, no wonder he's been off the mark. I think he's been a little bit too much in the background, uninvolved so far tonight.
The Mavericks have gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter. Here's Thompson, and good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one.
Even though he does most of his damage along the perimeter, Thompson can also dial it up inside.
Reeves pass to James. Davis with it on the wing, Hachimura. Back to Davis. Lets it go from deep. Mavericks with a rebound. Irving's got 4 rebounds in the game. The Mavericks shooting 58% from the floor. Terrific here in the fourth.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Mavericks.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Now, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And with this one safely in the books, it'll mark their 23rd win of the year.
And they've had their fingerprints all over this series, winning 2 straight and looking like they have this team's number.
Yep, but 2 more to go before the end of the season, and they'll obviously be very confident heading into those 2 games.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Kyrie Irving.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
Irving against Reeves. It's James on the wing. Tipped away. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Oh, nice shot by Grimes.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
And that's a foul called on P.J. Washington. That's foul number 2 for him.
Substitution on the court.
Milton against Dinwiddie. Outside Reddish. Inside. Here's Koloko.
Christian Koloko. Assist goes to Cam Reddish.
He shoots. Marshall can't hit. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
Kyrie, what does it mean for this team getting the production off the bench that we saw tonight?
Big time. You know, when you're a basketball player and you're able to make the right plays and play at a high intensity level and really come out and make an impact on the game, no matter if you're starting or coming off the bench, we've seen special guys do that. I'm glad we came out and handled business. Good win.
This team is so unselfish. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Kyrie Irving.